Penelope's words was like some of the guys that died. They were injured so bad.
Can God recreate them?
Yes, but they won't be the same.
Oh my. Oh my.
That's why you've been shaking.
Oh my goodness. I did not.
You knew they were in critical conditions. Penelope and your team worked like so hard.
Yes.
They're the ones who took the brunt of the attack. God's working on recreating them now, but still it's not the same person.
Yes.
But it is, but it isn't.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. What is God doing about those who have done this?
Oh, he's furiously fuming right now. He's about ready to just wipe everyone out who is even slightly that way.
I understand. I understand. At this particular point in time, they should be fully, completely aligned and just blossoms when God's light hits them.
Yes.
That, if you're not doing that, then there's no. How many have died?
About 3 out of a few thousand.
Yes, but still.
No,
3. 3 guides of the guide realm at this point into the realigning, and that is.
We're all shooken up here. We're in the combination of shock, shooken up, and crying and angry.
I'm going to say something, and I know you're not going to like it, and it is this horrible thing to say, but all I can say, because this is the world that I have lived in. Hold to the feeling of the shooken up, but be prepared, because once they know that beings are weakened or saddened, terror, as in terrorism, only works when others feel terror, feel despondent, feel lost. That is where they gain their upper hand, because they have no compassion.
No empathy?
No empathy. And when they see someone hurting in pain or distraught,
they get a thrill off of it.
They get a thrill and they hit harder. They do not back off.
Okay, we don't know what to do here.
I'm telling you this to pass on to God. For God to know and God to do.
God is hearing it.
And for light, the great Father, the great Mother, and the divine. The divine is going to have to step up like they have never stepped up before. And they're going to have to act as they have never acted before. Because, I'm so sorry, but it will not stop here. If they feel that they have accomplished something, they will only try to do it again, more and harder. I am sorry to say this. I have seen it again and again and again. They have no empathy. They have no divine compass. And I am so sorry. And I'm also so angry.
Is making something?
Yes.
To burn them.
Okay. It has to be a complete destruction. And I am sorry, but if at this particular point in time, there is no hope of anyone who's not fully, completely aligned and moving in divinity.
Penelope's doing really bad.
I'm so sorry. Yes, because this is beyond her comprehension.
Yes.
Healers and the recreating of them is going to be more and better than you think.
Okay.
There is that which is of the weavers and their connection with all that has an understanding. And there was that which God knows of those ones. I am...
Thor's on the warpath.
Okay. But tell him to be careful and thoughtful in the warpath.
Well, he's taking his cues from God.
Yes. Because the evil are experienced in war. It has to come from God and through God, and it has to be
The fire wave.
the complete wiping out of them. Completely.
Yes.
Quickly.
Yes, that's
No.
what you said, like a fire wave.
Yes. You cannot have, as was with the singularity, where the residuals are just continuing on.
Yes.
Still causing problems and pushing things. And I just had a thought feeling. Something.
What?
Those are the singularities that have been, their bodies have allowed to exist and move. It puts out a sign of a signal energy from them that is being picked up on by those who are seeking to use them.
Yes, yes.
And like I said, I am very... God has made up
His mind.
His mind, and the Great Father and the Great Mother. God is such a sweet, loving...
But you don't make him angry.
Yeah, but he's also he tries to... He's not a pushy, bulldozing, do it my way person at all. He's open and free and love, but it's not that he can't do it, it's just that he doesn't do it. But
yes.
When it's required, when divinity requires it,
yes.
then that's what he must do. I am sending you my love and compassion from my heart to you and to all of the guide realm, to everyone. To everyone, to Penelope, to all who've been helping and working and loving and has seen this. And I am
Raphael's having a hard time too.
Yes. Yes. There's such...
Thor and Meta try to join forces and are working with God on this.
Okay. And if you want,
and a bunch of others too.
I'm sure my highest self is... Because I know that the temper that I have here, I have no doubt. But the knowledge and the understanding that I have about
once they build the wave, the fire wave, it's going to hit.
Okay, good. That's what it needs. You can't wait it out. You can't hope that
No, it's only going to take in your terms, maybe a day or two to build.
That's fine.
To reach everywhere.
Good. And
then it's going to hit. You may not feel it where you are, but it's going to hit.
Fine. I'm completely... Even if I do feel it here, that is fine. There is a term here that's not an accurate term. It's not. And you might even say it's distasteful, but there's a term that's used here called the fear of God. And God shouldn't be feared because he's wonderful. But to those who have done this,
they should be afraid.
Those who have worked in this way against innocence and divinity and light.
Yes.
Then they need to have the fear of God.
Yes, they are going to. My voice sounds a little funny. It's because I'm crying.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. In your
angry.
In your anger and pain, this is one more thing I'm going to offer to everyone. And I'm saying everyone of the light that listens to this. When you begin to feel yourself start to pull in and crush, because you will feel that. When you do that, you must connect to God, the source of all light.
Okay.
And allow it to be strengthened, connected, and the light and the love and the power to come in. Because if you start closing in on yourself, this is a part of what happens when this occurs.
Uh-huh.
It will make you vulnerable, and when anyone becomes vulnerable, that is whom they will try to lash out at more.
Okay.
So connect to God, the source of all light, to the Great Father, the Great Mother, light. Connect fully to them. Remember how we did that before?
Yes, yes.
And if everybody does this, it will make it stronger.
Yes.
Because they are trying to weaken, and this will make it stronger. And I have such compassion. Connect, Raphael. Connect, Penelope. Connect. Connect to God, the source of all light. Just allow yourself to fully connect and to His healing and His light. And we are going to get through this. And then it's going to be better than anyone could have imagined. And you will have... God can now also step in a way with the healing of these ones that may be stronger than He had previously.
Yes, yes. But He's going to pace it for the healing?
Yes.
So they don't get overwhelmed because they're weakened?
Yes. I say also the Great Mother can also be stepping in and really helping in that process of...
Thor got like a black eye and a bloody face. But he wasn't as bad.
Yes. What will happen from after this? There's this thing here they call PTSD. You will never be able to stand the taste of darkness or evil or hierarchy or any of these things ever again.
We never did before.
You never did before. But there were allowances.
Oh.
There were small things here and small things there, well this or well that allowed things. There will be a immediate strong reaction of absolutely no way it's not going to happen. Because you'll understand where it goes.
Just give us a minute.
I know you guys want to mourn and you want to cry, and I know you don't have ice cream, but that's one of the things they use a lot here.
We can get the idea of ice cream.
Sleeping cozy places, but when you do these things, don't curl into yourself. Everybody needs to fully connect to God, the Great Father, the Great Mother, light, whoever in that connection. It's very big and long and complicated. That path, who've not gone into light and not moving into the light. There's a point where they're not really lost.
They've chosen.
This is what they want. And someone is lost, is trying to be in the better place, but just doesn't know how to get there. And this is not who they are. And it is sad that there are those that have chosen this path. Because there is no happiness, there is no joy, there is no wonder there. But they formed a distaste for those things.
Yes.
He has no taste for the divine. God is going to fix this. It is impossible for Him not to. It is impossible. It may take longer. It may be complicated. There may be a healing period. There's going to have to be a therapy sessions, a lot of healing time afterwards for everyone who's been affected. They're going to need to know that they're safe. I think we said before about the ones who were caught in those
in between
places. They're going to have to know that they're safe, and the bad thing that did happen can't happen again. And the longer that they are safe, and the longer that the ability for anyone to harm them goes away, the better it can heal.
Yes.
So I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But just connect to God. Just keep connecting.
We are.
And Penelope connect to God. And everyone just connect to God. And just sort of bathe in the light.
Yes, yes.
Just sort of bathe in the
Bask
light.
in it.
Bask in it. Bathe in it. Be immersed and surrounded and filled with it.
Yeah.
I will let you go now. In love and peace, my brothers.
Of course. And sisters.
And sisters. We love you. Good night.
Good night.